Good morning and welcome to this symposium honoring the career of Barry Schwartz. Barry Schwartz, the Dorwin P. Cartwright Professor of Social Theory and Social Action. Dorwin, or Doc Cartwright, a graduate of Swarthmore, was one of the early founders of the modern field of social psychology. He helped forge what his mentor, Kurt Lewin, called action research committed to social change through the understanding and improvement of the lives of individuals. As we survey his career, it's clear that no one better exemplifies this approach than Barry Schwartz. This year, Barry is retiring after 45 years of extraordinarily dedicated service to the psychology department, the college, and the broader intellectual community. Indeed, in many ways, Barry represents what it means to be a model teacher-scholar at Swarthmore. As a professor, Barry has launched the careers of countless individuals, some of whom are here today. As we all know, Barry is a world-renowned scholar who has published over 200 articles and 10 books. Barry's latest book, published this past September, is entitled Why We Work, and serves as the inspiration both for faculty conversations organized by the Adelot Foundation this year and for the title of today's symposium. A true public intellectual, Barry has published articles in sources as diverse as the New York Times, the Chronicle of Higher Education, Scientific American, the New Republic, and The Guardian. He has appeared on dozens of radio shows, including NPR's Morning Edition and Talk of the Nation, and he has been interviewed on Anderson Cooper 360, the PBS NewsHour, the Colbert Report, and CBS Sunday Morning. Over 12 million people have come to know Barry through his online lectures, as he has delivered 3 presentations for the prestigious TED organization. Here at the college, Barry has been a role model for devoted service to the community. He has served repeatedly as chair of the psychology department, associate provost for the college, and chair of a host of faculty committees. 2 are worth singling out in particular. Working with students, Barry chaired the Living Wage Committee that resulted in increased compensation for the lowest paid members of our community. And Barry wrote a report on community-based learning that provided the blueprint for what would eventually become the Lang Center for Civic and Social Responsibility. To quote one of Barry's faculty colleagues, Barry has done it all. Perhaps even more impressively, he's managed to do it all in a way that makes it look fun. But that's because Barry has always possessed boundless enthusiasm for his subject matter, and that enthusiasm is so infectious that others can't help but be inspired to try to emulate him. Here at Swarthmore, we here at Swarthmore know how lucky we've been to have had Barry at this institution for the past 4.5 decades. And it is fitting that we gather today to celebrate a small part of the rich intellectual legacy that he leaves behind. Allow me for a moment to claim presidential privilege, something I don't often do in our Quaker institution, but allow me to claim presidential privilege and be the first person today to say thank you, Barry, for your immeasurable service to Swarthmore College, to generations of students and colleagues, to the field of psychology, and to the world of ideas. And now I'd like to turn things over to Jane Gillum, chair of the psychology department, who will introduce the Master of Ceremonies for today's proceedings. Thank you.